This is Neena Perez, and this is Straight Talk, no sugar added. Now, I go around this amazing planet finding the best humans I can find to come on here to grow, challenge, and transform your thinking. Now, you guys have been showing up, okay? I know you guys are a bunch of straight talkers. We are at 100,000 downloads. We are freaking killing it. Top 1% podcast to listen to in the country. We are not playing games around here. And you guys know I bring on these amazing freaking people, right? I got one for y'all, though. This guy is unbelievable. His name is Isaac, and he is the visionary founder of the Global Wolfpack and the Wolf Mentorship Program. Now, Isaac's journey is not just inspiring, it's a blueprint for transformation. And he has dedicated himself to becoming a superior man, not just in words, but in actions and spirit. And his program is more than just a set of guidelines. It's a testament to his personal evolution and commitment to excellence. Now, in our conversation today, I am excited to really just listen to the secrets and the systems and the strategies and all of that stuff in his journey. Now, he's going to be dropping I know he's going to be dropping some stuff around here. So I cannot wait for you guys to pick it up. So what's up, Isaac? Welcome to Straight Talk.
Man, thank you. I wish I knew how to pitch myself as well as you pitched me. Like, wow. You got
take me with you. I'll introduce you every time you go up on a stage. That's all. How you doing?
I like it. I will fly you out to every event just so you can talk me up. Let's go.
So cool. How you doing today, Isaac? You good?
I'm winning. You know the drill. From 4 a.m. every day, just win, all offense. That's all I fucking do, man.
Yeah. Well, I want to know a little bit more about you because I want to discover why you have that mentality and who you are today. So my first question always out the gate is, who are you? So tell us a little bit about you. Who are you?
Man, that's small.
I
that's
know.
like an onion. Like how deep you want to go?
Dude, let's go. It's straight talk. Let's do it.
Straight talk. I mean, in short, man. In short, I was had a rough start. Not necessarily because I came from the hood or anything like that, middle class family, but my home had a lot of turmoil, and we grew up old school European. Mm-hmm. So there's a rule: once you leave your father's house, you're on your own, motherfucker.
Right. Okay.
That's just how I didn't grow up with all this bullshit. Like, hey, Dad, can I have a credit card?
Right. I didn't either.
Fucking idiots! I swear. You know, I would have rather died. Neena, I would have rather died than ask my father for $1. Because first of all, he would whoop my ass up and down the living room.
Right.
For creating such a weak man.
Right.
And then I would have blasted myself because I would have been embarrassed. So from that mentality, a lot of things happen. You know, failed businesses, different ventures, poverty, addictions, illegal crime a little bit, all the way to where I am today, which is a completely 180. So
now that's really awesome, right? Because I think that anybody that takes time to develop themselves, it's usually because of something they've been through.
Right.
I want to know what that moment was for you, though, because I know, I honestly, I believe that sometimes growing up in a tough household really, really helps you. It really catapults you into doing something better with your life. Now, you can go two ways, right, Isaac? You can always go to the victim mentality way, where you become a victim to everything that ever happens to you. Right. Or you look at the stuff that's happened to you and you go, okay, this is going to make me better. I'm going to kick some ass and take some names. So that sounds like who you are today. But what was that moment for you? Like, what were those moments that pivoted you into who you are?
Man, the main one, shit. I wish there was a main one. You know, look, Neena, let me put it to you like this. There was first a moment where I would see my dad be super aggressive with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And not be in complete control. Like he would have really high highs of money and then really low lows and then put it out all on the kids and us, take out the stuff, mom's in the closet hiding, you can imagine. So my first aha was, hey, I don't want to be like this guy.
Right.
So I would run to the library after fighting him, because I was the only one fighting, and I would read biographies until I found out John D. Rockefeller, right? Huge name, but he was sober. He was a family man. He took care of church. He gave a lot to charity, made billions and trillions of dollars. I'm like, I want to be like that guy. That was my first turnaround, right? I don't want to be like my dad. Let me go find another dad. And I dived into books at 14 years old.
That's so good.
right? Other turnaround is, hey, I'm now married. I'm 21, 22. Wife's pregnant. I'm working like 7 jobs at once.
I know that's right.
2 hours a day. That's why, like, when I have people in the Wolfpack tell me I'm tired, I'm like, you don't know what the fuck tired is. You do not know.
No sensitivity, no coddling in the Wolfpack, huh?
There's no and I'll tell you why there's no coddling in the Wolfpack. Because I don't coddle myself.
Right.
If I don't give sensitivity, if I don't give myself fluff, why do I expect me to give it to somebody else, man?
Right.
Now, I do work with women as well, so my approach is different, but it's still the same. There's no fluff. So, wife gets pregnant. I'm working like fucking 6 jobs. Baby, everything's going to be all right, but I'm crying in the shower.
Right.
Because I know nothing's going to be all right, but I can't show her. She's a mother, and I just got to eat the bullet right now, play my part.
Right.
That was a big change. I started investing a lot in sales and learning how to like grow, you know, and then fucking divorce. Boom, get the fuck out of the house. Okay. Now I got no money. I go from a house, a kid, and a dog to sleeping in a hostel with drug addicts. Now I want to eat the fucking world. Now I'm pissed.
Right. Right.
You know? So
right. But what I mean, give me a because that sounds like a pretty low moment, right? And you were pissed. But were there low moments? Were there moments where you were just like, this is like too much or unbearable, or I don't want to do this shit? Did you go through that at all?
I just wasn't trained that way. So this is too low. This is too much. It comes in very short spurts. And because I've been taught by life, by God, that no one's going to fucking save you, I can't anymore. It's so short. It's so short that like, oh man, this sucks. Step the fuck out.
Yeah.
I know this.
Right.
Plus we're in America.
Right.
Watch this. In Europe, you come out of a job, you get 6 months back pay.
Okay.
In America, you out of a job, how fast you end up on the streets?
Exactly. Ain't no back pay.
Ain't no back pay out here.
Ain't no back pay. But you know what? There's also a lot of opportunity, right? Because if you're not a victim and you don't want somebody handing out stuff to you and you don't sit around here like boo-hooing and waiting for that check, then go get yourself something. Go get it. And that's one thing I've always loved about this country. I mean, I did not grow up middle class. I grew up very impoverished, right? So I grew up in the ghetto, in the projects. Okay. Right. So I grew up like that. But that also showed me I want to be like that. I was like you. Looked at your dad. You said, I'm not doing that. That's exactly what I did. I looked at my mother and said, yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. But this country provides you that. Right. So at least I feel like because I climbed to 6 figures, I'm on my way to 7. So how did I do that from the projects? Right. You do that by grinding, by actually getting up every day and saying, I'm not a fucking victim today, nor will I plan on being one tomorrow. So let me do what I got to do. So the idea of Wolfpack, where did that birth from? What happened there? How did that come about?
Man, that was like my last real huge 180. You know, got the money, got the car. I'm on a plane every weekend. Now there's drugs involved, right? You got the cocaine, you got the champagne bottles, the magnums. Miami, Seattle, LA, Hawaii, Israel, Middle East, Dubai, France. I'm like, just enjoying life, man.
Right.
And I get so lost in the sauce, as they say. I really hate myself. And I get in contact with today one of my good friends, but at that point it was a coach, Wes Watson. Basically paid him 20 grand. And I'm like, dude, I need help. I'm in a low. Actually, you want to know what really happened? What really happened is I'm at a club. I'm blasted off cocaine. The table is like 10 grand. Beautiful women everywhere. I look around. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Like all these years of sacrifice and missing birthdays, and I'm not next to my daughter, and I'm not the best father, and I'm traveling, and I'm working 18-hour days. All of this for this.
Right.
It's like God came in and
I
gave
was
me.
just gonna say that. It's like God like cleans out your eyes, right?
It was such a gift, Nina. Like
Yes.
he said, Isaac, this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, for years, Instagram, music videos, TV's been selling guys like me, get rich, get money, get the girls. And now I got all of it. I'm like, I feel like shit.
Right.
I paid the bill. It was like $7.5 grand, $8 grand or whatever. I went home and I started writing. I made a fucking list, Nina. Who I was not going to talk to anymore. The list was like this big, like 4 pages long.
Long. That's a long list.
Get out everybody.
That's awesome.
Then I wrote another page. What are the places that I won't go to? Pages long. I'm actually looking at the page right here, man. It's right here in front of me.
What do you mean by the places you won't go to, though? What do you mean by like a physical place or a mental place or an emotional place? What do you mean?
Physical place.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because at that point, I had a moment of clarity of who Isaac 10.0 needs to be.
Okay.
So I basically reverse engineer. Isaac 10.0, where does he not go? Who does he not talk to? What does he not eat? What does he not drink? What does he not watch? What does he not fuck?
I'm such a good list. That's a good list. So give me an example. Like when you sat there and said to yourself, okay, the not talking to people, I freaking love that. First of all, I said that. That's like genius. That's like genius. Okay.
The first thing I do with my elite clients, all my elite clients, I make them go through their phone. I'm like, start cutting people out now.
I love that. That's so genius. That is so genius. But give me an example of where you would not go. I want to know that.
Anywhere where rich or successful, healthy, sober people won't go, I won't go.
Got it.
So there's a bar here. I'm not going to say the name because I know the owner and I support it. But basically, it's only broke motherfuckers that go there.
Right.
So you sit down at the fucking bar, man, rent is too expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, man, life sucks. Oh, my boss and my job. You look around, everybody's out of shape.
Yeah. So you had quite a bit of a change too, right? Because you said that when you were younger, you read that book. The guy was sober, good family man. He went up. You went opposite. So you got the money, right? But then you didn't have a family. You weren't sober, right? You weren't any of those things. So you were inspired by something, but then you created your own, right? Yes. And that says a lot. I mean, I think a lot of people go through that, especially when they start to become, very successful or have money. It really does pull out of you things that you didn't know were in there, right? And maybe you lost a little bit of those values, right? Because it was too fun. You got the money, you got the car, you got the girls, you got the place, you got the everything, you're traveling.
Good, man. Yeah. The devil, look, I'm agnostic.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you're agnostic? Okay.
I've studied every religion. I literally lived in Jerusalem for a year just to study the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take
the devil's in the details. The devil is in the details.
I'll take another step, man. The devil is in the white space in the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
A white space. When you got nothing to do, that's when the devil comes in.
Yeah, so that's good.
So I make sure I pack my fucking schedule.
Right.
From 4 a.m. in the morning till 11 at night.
You're trying to make sure there's no room. There's no room for you.
I block every hot girl on my phone.
Right. Why is she blocked? Why isn't she deleted, Isaac?
No, because we're friends.
Friends.
Put like this.
I'm just saying, you're leaving a little bit of room for play is all I'm saying.
No, all my friends are attractive. I'm not going to lie. All my friends are hot. They're all successful. They all look great.
Right.
But for me, I got a rule, man. If it's going to distract me, it needs to go. So if I see you posting booty pics, mute.
Right.
If I see you partying and posting yourself, popping bottles, mute. Right. If I see you eating unhealthy food, mute. If I see you not working, mute. You post fucking liberal politics, mute. I don't fucking know, man.
That's so good. Okay, so Wolfpack comes into place. Was this after you wrote your list and then you were like, something's got to change and I got to surround myself with people who are freaking winners?
Yeah. So basically, I disappeared for 6 months.
Mm.
I made it January to May 29, which is my birthday. And I literally posted my entire process.
Oh, good.
And people were just like, yo, hook me up. Hook me up. I'm like, I'll hook you up once I'm done hooking me up.
Right.
'Cause I know how to get fit. I know how to get the money. I know how to get the network, the mindset, the discipline. I want to make sure I can control my demons. When I got this
Right.
piece, I'll teach it to you. And that's
How
what
do
I
you keep your demons at bay, though, right? Because it's one thing to control your demons. It's another thing that they do pop up. They do pop up, right?
know.
I think that's what you're talking about with the white space on the calendar,
No,
right? So I'm sure that you're not God. So when you finished on May 29th and you were teaching people and you got the wolf pack going and stuff, was there a time where you sidetracked?
no, never once. Never once for the last year did I sidetrack even for a second. I
Did you
don't
cold turkey stop
cold turkey,
partying and drugs and everything?
cold turkey, everything.
You probably saved
Everything.
yourself a lot of money, right, Isaac? You probably realized how much money you saved.
Absolutely. But I'm not the type to think about saving. I'm always the type to think
Yeah,
about
no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you're not spending 7,000
absolutely.
at the club, right?
Absolutely, man. I have a
Yeah,
lot of my friends now that are clients that are celebrities.
yeah.
Once I get them out of the bullshit, they're like, bro, I just saved 50K this month because I'm not in the club.
That's so good. That's so good.
But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
miss. I don't miss. I do not fucking miss ever. I wake up on time. I eat my macros on point. I work out. I prospect. I close deals. I don't miss. It's
Okay, so tell me about the wolf pack then. What when you decided you controlled your demons enough and everything, tell me about that.
yeah. So basically, the core of the wolf pack is create a man that you're proud of and deliver him to the world.
Oh wow, that's good.
That's my mindset. I said I need to create an Isaac that I'm fucking proud of. That when I look in the mirror, I'm like, yo, wow, like give me an
Like you
autograph.
did good. You did good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then my job then is pay it forward,
Right.
right? You got
Right.
to pay it forward to your kids. They deserve a good dad. You got to pay forward to your friends that for a long time you've been leading them to do drugs and be broke and get unfit. Well, now you're going to be the friend that helps them, hey, get sober, make money, get fit. You got to pay it forward to society. When you watch
Right.
this, man, you walk around drunk or not in shape or driving a beat up car in the city, you're literally influencing everybody around, telling them that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I walk around the city, I'm ripped, I smell good, I'm driving a 6-figure car, I'm smiling, I'm giving a different type of vibe. People look at me like, maybe I should get on that without talking.
Mm-hmm.
Society, people, your family deserve a better version of you. That's what we do in the Wolfpack.
So let's dig a little bit deeper, right? Because you mentioned a lot of good things that people are visually seeing, and you're also talking about how you affect the people around you in your space. Talk to me though about character. Talk to me about character. How do you build character? What does that mean to you? I want to know about that.
Everything starts with character.
Okay.
Literally, everything is character. The biggest issue that people do is they chase the what instead of creating the who.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say forget the what for a second. Yeah, you want the cars, you want the money, you want to. I got it. But you need to create the what, the who, and the who's
Mm-hmm.
character. For me, one base character line that I repeat over and over and over to my guys and girls is keep your fucking word.
Yeah.
Keep your fucking word.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally, Nina, you can stop reading every book. Never go to another seminar again. Never need a coach again if you learned how to keep your word. I'm going to get fit. Done. I'm going to get
Yeah.
rich. Done. That's the base
Mm-hmm.
character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, what about characters when you're interacting with other people? Kindness, gentleness, your integrity, things like that. Although keeping your word is part of your integrity. That's part of like being a person that has integrity.
Yeah. So I guess we can like dive into like every single character trait of a human
No, we
being.
don't have to do every one. I'm just wondering because your personality comes off as super very aggressive, but also very strategic, right? So that's why I'm asking, like, if people are with you, around you, like in the wolf pack.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really depends. Like you should see me with my girlfriend. Like I don't miss a detail.
Right.
I don't miss it.
Right.
She basically like even mutters the word, I don't know, book of a title. Within 30 seconds, it's in the next day, it's in her hand with a little bow and like a little
So
compassion. Love.
thoughtfulness. So thoughtfulness is another character. That's good.
It's not about that. It's not about that. You'll get too bogged down in the details. It's about doing what's right. You know what's
I
right.
love you. You
Love
are
you
so
too.
funny. You're awesome.
You know what's right. You know
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
need to be
yeah.
an asshole to somebody, and you know when you need to be loving. You know, I
Right.
don't fucking teach you a whole book on here's kindness and you know what to do. You know what to do. The doorman, you say good morning with a smile.
Right.
That's it. If the janitor is wiping the floor, you walk around it, you smile, and you say thank you. I don't need to fucking teach you that. You know. Your girlfriend wakes up, you say good morning, and you smile. That's it. Your
Yeah,
friends.
but see, people with your I don't know character or your persona or the way people see you has been portrayed as not a very good thing in the world, right? Because anything in the world today is too much, right? So if like Isaac comes with the nice car and the nice woman and the nice body and the nice blah blah blah, people automatically make an assumption. This is why I'm asking you about character, right? Because I think it's important for people that are very successful for people out there to understand that people that are very successful can also be kind, can also have integrity, can also show up when they need to show up, can also walk around when the guy is mopping the floor, right? So I hate the fact that people are painting people with a brush. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
It
You
does,
understand that?
man. It does. But and let's be real here. Let's be real here.
Let's straight talk.
Let's give you the straight talk. It's if you're broke, it's unethical. You're probably not being kind enough. You're probably not showing up enough.
That's so good.
You are the
So
most
good.
selfish motherfucker if you're broke. You are a selfish piece of shit. You know, we want to know why? Because while guys like me and women like you are out working day and night, you're fucking watching Netflix.
Right.
Selfish one now.
Right.
Trust me, you don't get to the top because you're a dick. You get to the top because you learn how to put teams together and
That's right.
and motivated and integrations and put everybody up and then make sure every single piece and every single ball is working perfectly at the same time and everybody's streamlined happy and making sure everybody wins so that you can win just a little bit more.
That's good.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's so true. I mean, the higher I got on the totem pole, the higher I realized that people are no longer in competition, but they're in collaboration. I'm around millionaires and billionaires and all this. And when I see them, they're just always feeding each other information, strategies, systems, like all of that. There's no competition. They all know they bring what their value, what they have in the world. They don't have to compete with you about it. It is such a different mentality, Isaac. Such a different mentality than growing up in the projects where everybody's cutting each other's throats. Completely different.
So true. Everybody's cutting each other's throats when you're broke or you're not successful.
Yeah.
You're ill. I don't fuck with that at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Me either. So tell me about what you're doing now, because you also do what is it, the Wolfpack mentorship or something like that, right?
It's all the same thing. You know, the Wolfpack is
it's all together. Okay.
Yep. It's a global community, 6, 7, 8 figure earners across the planet. You know, but in there's the group mentorship where we learn as a group, and then there's the one-on-one with me where I deep dive into your life and we make those small little changes that has a huge impact on your life.
That's really cool. I know that a lot of the people that listen to this show are like CEOs, entrepreneurs, leadership, things like that. Nice. So I think this is I think you're speaking to the right audience. And the reason I say that is because I know that there's a lot of pressures too when you're trying to run teams and stuff like that. But if you can get your shit together, well, since we already started cursing on the show anyway, when you could get your shit together, it will trickle down into your teamwork, right? So are you dealing with a specific person? Like, are you dealing with leadership, CEOs, are you doing companies? How are you working it?
Everything, all the above. Like right now,
Oh, okay.
I just signed a new client for the one-on-one. He works with one of the largest rap stars on the planet today. Can't say his name. I
Right.
work with one of the top partners of Costco, Seahawks. I mean, you fucking dude. I got a guy that runs half of the airports from here all the way to New York, and his role is well, I can't even fucking say it. But I'm talking about mega guys, mega artists, mega celebs. But I also work with the regular, you know?
Right. Right.
I usually don't connect well with somebody making less than 100, 200K. I'm
Mhm.
too strong. I'm too fast. You will not fucking understand me when I
Oh,
talk.
money like speed. Money like speed.
It's just, watch this. A guy that's making, let's put the bar like 150, 250, you're already a little faster.
Mhm.
So if I give you a plan of action, it's all right, cool.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you make decisions.
Make
Yeah.
decisions. I talked to a guy making 50, 60, 80K. He's going to ask questions and try to understand and the philosophy. He can't even brush his teeth twice a day. I just
Oh
want to
my God.
like
Right.
go back to your mother.
I
I don't
see.
fuck, I don't fuck with the sheep. I don't like sheep.
Ah, that is hilarious. Okay, totally understand. And I always, that's when I started to flip and switch my mentality. I realized that too. Money likes decisions, money likes speed. And when you're sitting around here lollygagging, you're gonna stay broke. It's just the
Man.
facts. Yeah, it's
Sometimes
just the facts.
I'll send DMs. Exactly. I'll send DMs, Nina. You know, I'm talking to the people that are connecting in my community. So what's your goal today? And motherfuckers sometimes answer me like they're the notebook. You know, my goal is to attract abundance and ta 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 ta. I'm like, okay, so you broke, right? Well,
Oh,
you know, it's not all about the money, bro. Just shut the fuck up. You
right.
know. Whereas, like, we just signed up a top real estate guy. He's one of the biggest right now on the West Coast. What's your goal? Bam, 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 bam. I'm like, great. We need to do bam, 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 bam. You ready to work? He goes, yes, done. Wire transfer. We're ready. Let's go.
Yeah, it's different. It's just different. It's a different game, Isaac.
It's a
It's a
different
different game.
because
It's a
people like
different
you
game.
and I, we put so much effort in improving ourselves. It. What are you gonna do? Put a Ferrari next to a Toyota? Like
Right.
you can't
I
even. You
think
can't
you are a trip. You are a trip. A lot of people drive Toyotas. Calm down, Isaac. All right. Oh, it's
not the
so
Wolfpack.
funny. That is so funny. All right. Well, I am sure that there's like some people like on this call right now listening to us going, holy crap, who is this Isaac guy? Isaac Global, you guys got to check him out. But before I let you go, Isaac, because you you are pretty funny and you're straight up. I mean, you can't say that you mince your words. You freaking say it like it is.
You said
So
street talk, no sugar. So I just
right. I love it. That's what I'm saying. I'm freaking loving it. So how do people get in contact with you well, first of all, hold on. Let me caveat that. Guys, before you get in contact with this guy, go ahead and check out all of his stuff because you can't come here with no damn excuses as you guys can hear. So Isaac, before people come to you with their bullshit, they got to come correct. So how do they find you? How do they find you? How do they start working with you and your team, all that stuff?
the best place is Instagram. Literally. I personally don't have anybody working on my Instagram. I literally am on that shit
Oh,
all day
good.
long. I try teams and this, it loses that personal touch. I'm
Yeah.
looking for a specific person that fits our specific lifestyle and that really wants to get it to that next level. I'm the one
Mhm.
that's going to talk to you. So Isaac
Right.
Global, Isaac B Global on Instagram. Shoot me a DM,
Okay.
and we'll just
Awesome.
chop it up.
You're a trip. I really enjoyed our conversation. I thank you for taking time out of your busy ass schedule. I wasn't the white space, thank God.
Never.
So I really appreciate you, Isaac. Thank you for being on Straight Talk, for real. Thank you.
Appreciate you for having me. I can't
So
wait for this
fun.
to come out. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. Guys, I told you. I told you he was gonna blow your freaking mind. I knew he was. Just his energy alone, he's a trip. And I really love people like that could just come at you, be completely who they are, with no freaking reservations and no bull crap, just kind of laying it out how it is, straight talking, right? So, guys, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for 100,000 downloads and going. I appreciate all of you in my community. You guys are the best. This is Neena Perez, Straight Talk. no sugar added. Until next.